Hello users, welcome to my channel. Here we are going to learn about Java. Before going to learn about Java, everyone has some doubt that why we should learn Java since there are many languages like .NET so on so. So what is the importance in Java? Why we should learn Java? Okay friends, here we discuss about why we should learn about Java. Android, enterprise applications, big data, Hadoop. In Android applications, we use in our daily life we use wide variety of applications. To build that applications, what are the languages they use? They use Java or Kotlin and extensible markup language. So there is a usage of Java or else Kotlin. Now the major usage is under Java, and future it may be Kotlin because Kotlin is a simple language better than Java, but now it is Java to develop the Android application. Okay friends, and next, enterprise applications. What is enterprise applications? Enterprise applications is nothing but a college website or a school website and a business websites, business applications. So these all are come under enterprise applications. Enterprise applications, to develop the enterprise applications, what we need? Java and servlets, and there are some other languages. So there is also usage of Java programming language. And next, big data, Hadoop. Friends, here also there is an usage of Java programming language. So in these 3 points we have seen that there is a usage of Java in these 3 points. Okay friends, so everyone has understood that why we should learn Java. Okay friends, and now we discuss about the Java programming language. Okay friends, everyone will ask before Java programming language, sir, when did it came? Where did it came? So everyone has some doubts, and it have to know that where does it came Java, when does it invented. So in order to get an idea, we have shown that history of Java. We will discuss about history of Java. So created at Sun Microsystems in 1991 by James Gosling. Yes friends, here the Java is created at Sun Microsystems in 1991 by James Gosling, and then after initially called Oak. It is initially called as Oak and later renamed as Java in 1995. Okay friends, later renamed as Java in 1995. Before itself it is called as Oak, and then after it is called as Java. And the primary motivation for the development of this language is platform independent language. Primary motivation was the need for a platform independent language, because to run on any environment there should be a language. So they invented this Java. Okay friends, then we will discuss next one. What is Java? Yeah, now we are going to discuss about what is Java. Friends, Java, it is a programming language mainly focuses on OOPS concepts. What is meant by OOPS concept? Yeah, OOPS is nothing but object-oriented programming. Yeah, it is a programming language that is based upon OOPS concept, object-oriented programming language. What is C? C is a structured language. What is C++? It is structured language as well as object-oriented programming language. And Java, it is also a object-oriented programming language. Sir, here is there is also C++ object oriented programming language and Java is object programming language. Then why we should use both, sir అని అందరికీ డౌట్ వస్తుంది. C++ ఏమో platform dependent language, whereas Java is platform independent language. First one. Okay friends, now everyone has understood, I think so. And next point of them, features of Java. Yes friends, here the features of the Java. What are the features of Java? These are the features of Java, and take a look of it, friends. Okay, I think everyone has seen that diagram and we will note it. Okay friends, note the points. Features of Java: simple, object oriented, secure, portable. Friends, be patient, don't get hurry అవ్వద్దు. పేషెన్స్ తోటి విందాం, పేషెన్స్ తోటి మొత్తం నేర్చుకుందాం. ఓకే ఫ్రెండ్స్. పోర్టబుల్, రోబస్ట్, multi-threaded, architecture neutral, interpreted, high performance, distributed, dynamic. Okay friends, these are the features of Java. What everyone will ask in the interview forum or in whatever some everyone will ask what are the features of Java. So we have to be able to answer the what are the features of Java. Means we have to tell what are the features of Java. Means simple, object oriented, secure, portable, robust, multi-threaded, architecture neutral, interpreted, high performance, distributed, dynamic. So these are the points we have to tell. If anyone asks what are the features of Java, then we should able to know, tell what are the features of Java. Okay friends, I think everyone has noted it. Thank you. Okay, next we are going to discuss about the features of Java. Means I will explain in detail about these features of Java, friends. Okay friends, simple means, yes friends, simple means nothing but it is very simple to learn, it is very easy to learn, and following the syntax, its syntax is simple, clean and easy to learn for any user, for any programmer. If anyone wants to learn, it is very easy to learn, and its syntax is simple, clean, easy to understand. Its syntax is based on C++, and for the who have learnt that C and C++, it is very easy to understand about Java. It is very easy to learn Java. So I suggest you to first learn the C and C++ languages, and then after come to Java language. Even though direct you are coming to Java, it's not a problem, but it is very complex to learn, but it will understand. Okay friends, don't worry. Yeah, removed many complicated and rarely used features in this Java program. Okay friends, yeah, note down the points. It is very simple to learn, and its syntax is simple, clean and easy to understand. అర్థమైందా ఫ్రెండ్స్? ఇది చాలా సింపుల్గా ఉంటుంది అర్థం చేసుకోవడానికైనా నేర్చుకుంటానికైనా. సింటాక్స్ కూడా ఇవన్నీ మీకు ముందర తెలుస్తుంటాయి. ఇవి ఏంటిది అసలు సింపుల్ ఏంది ఇదంతా అనేది మీకు ముందర తెలుస్తుంది. జస్ట్ మీరు ప్రతి ఒక్కటి కేర్ఫుల్గా వినండి, కేర్ఫుల్గా నోట్ డౌన్ చేసుకోండి ప్రతి ఒక్క పాయింట్స్. ఓకే ఫ్రెండ్స్. object oriented. Friends, object oriented. Yeah friends, here we are going to discuss object oriented. That means object oriented, everything in Java is an object oriented. Before itself I have told that what is Java. Java is a object oriented programming language. That means here we organize our software as a combination of different types of objects that incorporate both data and behavior. Understood friends? Please note down the points so that it is easy to understand. And now from beginning it is very hard to understand, but ongoing it is very easy to understand. Please be patient and note down the points friends. Everything in Java is an object oriented. We use this object as software. That means we organize our software as a combination of different types of objects that incorporate both data and behavior. In order to build a software, many objects are used that incorporate in both data and behavior. Okay friends, next we are going to next slide. It includes basic concepts such as friends, class, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstractions. Friends, we will discuss about these concepts in briefly. After this, first we have to know. So please note down the points what I have told. It includes basic concepts such as encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction. ఇది ఇప్పుడే స్టార్టింగ్లోనే అన్నీ అర్థం కావు ఫ్రెండ్స్, ముందర అన్నీ అర్థమవుతాయి. జాగ్రత్తగా నోట్ డౌన్ చేసుకోండి పాయింట్స్ అనేసి. ఓకే ఫ్రెండ్స్. robust means nothing but strong. Okay friends, robust means nothing but strong. Okay friends, here it is used in strong memory management. It is strong memory management. Note down the points, we will discuss it later. Okay, everything I will explain, don't worry. Okay friends, architecture neutral. Okay friends, there is no implementation dependent features. Okay friends, there is no implementation dependent features. Here I will explain about this architecture neutral. That means take an example as a size of data types. In C and C++, there is 2-bit data types of this will be. That means in this int data type occupies 2 bytes for 32-bit, whereas 4 bytes for 64-bit. In Java program, there will be fixed in size, 4 bytes for both 32-bit and 64-bit. Okay friends, అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటా. Please note down the point and you will be understood it later. Okay friends, I think the architecture neutral has been completed. So if you want to listen again, I will repeat it again. For example, int data type as 2-bit for 32, 2 bytes for 32-bit, whereas 4 bytes for 64 bits in C and C++. And whereas in Java, 4 bytes for both 32-bit and 64-bit. Okay friends, okay, I think everyone has understood. And next, portable. Java is portable because it is platform independent. Okay, I told it in starting session, in starting module, that Java is portable because it is platform independent, whereas C is platform dependent. That means friends, C compiled into platform specific machine, while Java write once run anywhere language. Understood, friends? Okay. High performance. Okay, friends. Yeah, friends, it is faster than other traditional programming language. It is an interpreted language. That means C and C++ as platform specific, whereas Java is platform independent, and it has an interpreter so that it programs on JVM, Java Virtual Machine, so that it is an interpreted language. Okay, friends, it has an interpreter so that it is an interpreted language. Okay, friends, we'll discuss about next point. Distributed, RMI EJB used for creating distributed applications. Okay, friends, that means, friends, distributed means it facilitates user to create distributed applications. Okay, friends, so in order to understand briefly, don't worry and be patient. I will explain it everything. I will explain. Please note down the points. Distributed, RMI EJB used for creating distributed applications. Okay, friends. Next point. Multi-threading. Note on the point, friends. Multi-threading. Java programming deal with many tasks at once. It's called multi-threads. And the advantages. That means, friends, here it doesn't occupy memory for each thread. In order to execution, in the execution time, it doesn't occupy memory for each thread. It at a time concurrently it executes all threads at a time. Okay, friends, that's why it shares common memory area. In order to execute it shares common memory area. Okay, friends, I think everyone has a doubt that what is thread. Thread is nothing but a separate program, friends. Okay, thread is nothing but separate program, and threads are used for multimedia and as well as for web applications. Okay, friends, please note down the points. Threads are used for multimedia and for web applications. Okay, friends, next we are going to note down dynamic, supports dynamic loading of classes. Friends, that means Java is dynamic programming language. It also, here it says that it supports dynamic loading of classes. Okay, friends, whereas it also supports, friends, it also supports functions from its native language such as C and C++. Please note down the points carefully, friends. Okay, friends, and what we have discussed, that is Java is a platform independent language, Java is secured language, Java is dynamic language, Java is multi-threaded. What are the features? We have stated various features. I think everyone has noted down it. Okay, friends, now these features are nothing but Java buzzwords also, friends. It is nothing but Java buzzwords also, and we discussed about the various features, that is simple, secure, portable, object oriented, robust, multi-threaded, architecture neutral, interpreted, high performance, distributed, dynamic. Okay, friends, these are the points we discussed, and these are the important features everyone has to know, and please keep it in mind. And if you are going to learn really seriously, then every point has to be kept in mind, and please work out and please work hard and please watch for my videos. I will explain it very carefully. Don't worry friends, and please subscribe my channel. Okay friends, and thank you for watching this video. Okay friends, subscribe my channel Update Stone. Thank you friends.